It was another beautiful morning in Kenya. The sun was rising over the horizon. The sky was that perfect pinky orange color. And I am just flying down this dirt path, surrounded by a group of Kenyan athletes, all of them looking like gazelles with their strides, just like you see in the Olympics, and me with them, trying to emulate them the best I can, but really feeling like part of this group. This was my fantasy of running in Kenya, but it didn't happen. I did DukeEngage Kakamega this past summer, and I was really excited to bring together my love of community service and my love of running. I was a Duke student athlete participating in cross country and track and field, and running before DukeEngage was my life. Run, eat, sleep with schoolwork in there, but I would think about running pretty much all of the time, and I was so excited to go and work with a community which I valued running as much as I did. Because for many distance runners, myself included, Kenya is seen as this mecca of running. All of the best distance athletes come from Kenya or train there. And being part of that and getting to look into this inner society of running was something I was really excited about, along with doing my service as well. And so I arrived in Kenya, my town of Mumias, where I was living, and moved in with my host family, the Oluchiris, Mama, Baba, Ezra, and Alan, and was excited to begin my journey. On one of the first nights, eating dinner with my family, I reflected back to my time at Duke, where I was researching my Kenya, my host community, and my host organization, and how I also was able to find my brothers on Facebook. Ezra and Alan, like any good 20-year-old, had Facebook pages, and I thoroughly and efficiently stalked them before coming. And so through that, I learned that they liked many pages associated with running, including Nike, Adidas, Usain Bolt, Mo Farah, Kipchoge, so many other Kenyan athletes. And I was so excited because this reinforced my thoughts of running being important in Kenya, and also gave me a good starting point to start my relationship with my family. So during one of those first dinners, I brought up my love of running, all of my favorite athletes, how excited I was for the Olympics, and got a pretty cold response. They responded to my questions and entertained me a little bit with it, but really were not pushing it much further. And I took it that I was new in the household. Maybe I was pushing a little too hard at first, so I tabled that for now. And I got into my work. I would walk to and from work every day, also back and forth for lunch as well. And this walk would take anywhere between 10 and 30 minutes because so many people would stop me to talk and ask questions, which was a great way to learn from the community and make friends. But I was also a lot of times asked for money and also for food. And being asked for food became difficult because as time went on, I was eating a lot from Mama. She was a great cook, losing fitness, and really having an urge to run and expend my extra calories. And then every day, people I was making friends with would ask me to help them gain more calories. So this difference really showed me my privilege in both exercise and my view of calories, which was not allowed by some of the people that I was interacting with in my community. And it made me think about how me running by myself would be perceived by the community because I did not see any individuals running at any time I was in Mumias. And so over time, I made the decision that I would not pursue running any time while I was in my community because I personally think that it was not the opportunity to connect that I thought it would be. So I invested my time and energy into other ways of connecting with my family and friends through going to church and spending time with Mama in the kitchen and taking those 30-minute walks to and from work all the time. And so while I didn't get my ideal chariots of fire-esque fantasy of my Kenyan running experience. And I did lose a lot of fitness. I gained so much more, including weight, but mostly the family, friends, and community I now have in Mumias.